Eventually, one day they noticed something just below the bridge on the right side. When they enhanced it a bit, they saw that it was a figure, the numbers 7 and 2. Continuing their research, the team approached Mona Lisa's eyes and saw faintly emerging lines. Looking more closely, they identified clearly that there was an L in the right eye and an S in the left. L, S, and the number 72. So what did the letters L and S in the eyes mean? L could stand for Leonardo, but what about S? To find out, it was necessary to research Leonardo's life. At one point in his life, Leonardo took in a poor boy named John Giacomo Areno when he was around 10 years old, and later, due to his mischief and bad behavior, he called him Salai, meaning little devil. According to most people, Salai was the apprentice who inspired Leonardo's drawings, his lover, or perhaps both. Leonardo portrayed Salai in some of his paintings. Could they have had a relationship? A direct portrait of Salai contained interesting secrets. And just as they thought, when compared with the Mona Lisa painting, the nose, chin, facial features, and smile were incredibly similar. Could this be a coincidence? A woman we have never heard of, with a family we do not know. Why and for what purpose would Leonardo paint her? When I asked this question, the answer turned out to be quite close. The real secret was this. Although Leonardo did not initially care much for his apprentice, he later noticed the harmony between them and eventually they became lovers. Knowing this could cost them their lives, because at that time homosexual relationships were punishable by death. Leonardo and Salai had to hide this secret for life, and so they did. There was only one way to do this, to immortalize Salai in the most perfect way, with another name and face. In this way he could show the value he gave him. It had to be perfect. The nose, the facial features, they would all resemble him but would not be recognized. He made modifications in some places and completed the painting. His name could not be Salai. Most people knew his nickname. Instead, he encoded the name Mon Salai, meaning my little devil, as Mona Lisa. Mon meant my. Leonardo hid the great secret that could cost him his life in the Mona Lisa painting. And thus the letter S in the eye gained meaning. Do not be surprised that the bridge looks similar, because the vertically appearing bridge was drawn horizontally to make it easier to see. It is believed Leonardo did this intentionally. As things became more interesting, information that the bridge was heavily damaged in a flood in 1472, and that the large arch was rebuilt made the number 72 meaningful. This was precisely Leonardo's era. Did Leonardo put this number intentionally? Or was it merely a coincidence? Why he added it is unknown,